Libras, thank you so much for joining me for another video. My name is JC of the Mindful Awakening, and these are your July monthly tarot messages. If this message resonates with you, please make sure you hit that like button, you subscribe to my channel, and you hit that notification bell so you'll be told of when I drop another video. Also keep in mind that time and energy is fluid, so you may have to check out your moon and rising sign for additional messages if this one doesn't resonate with you. And also be open to flipping storylines since I am reading for the general collective. Libra signs, let's see what is in store for you for the month of July. Show us what we need to see for the divine feminine, divine masculine energies for all Libra signs, sun, moon, and rising. What do our Libra signs need to know for the month of July? Libra signs, what do our Libra signs need to know for the month of July? Libras, I really feel like there's going to be a period of no communication, of things slowing down. I think it was this way. Yeah. Of things slowing down, of you reassessing and reevaluating, all of your options. Libra signs, after a period of connecting with a particular individual, you are deciding to either take your step back and to reevaluate your situation. For others of you, I really feel like maybe it's another person whose communication has not been very consistent lately. For others, I am also getting that maybe you've been talking to somebody new, and I think you're using this opportunity, this like little gap in between dating somebody, to look at all of the options you have in front of you. For some of you, this could mean that there's multiple suitors in your life. For others of you, this could just be different opportunities that you have presented towards you. Sorry, my throat's dry, everyone. I'm just gonna take a drink. For most of you though, I am getting that this is suitors. So it could be that you are single, you've been dating multiple people, multi-dating, getting to know others, and really trying to figure out who it is that you are trying to possibly take the relationship to the next level, maybe even be official with this person, go on new dates. Regardless, I think you're trying to narrow down your options. You're looking for someone that you can have an equal give and take with. What is this person bringing into your life? How do they make you better? How do they help expand your possibilities? How do they make you recognize or help you recognize what your gifts and talents are? Are they supportive towards you? How much are they willing to meet you halfway in this connection? And vice versa. What are you also bringing to this person? I think there is a possibility of like overthinking the situation though, and measuring out. I think money can also be a factor here. I'm not sure if you're considering this person's employment or your own employment situation or your own finances. That could be playing a factor in how you are thinking about this connection. Whether or not you or your person or people have like a stable income and are able to support a possible family in the future, I think is something you're also considering here. Or like business ventures, if this person has a business venture, how is that going to affect starting something serious with them? Or could be the opposite, could be you that's considering finances in this connection. I am getting here though, do try your best to not overthink this situation. I think you're also trying your best to also stop thinking about something related to your past. Could be a childhood sweetheart, could be an ex-lover, an old situation that is really making it hard for you to know what to do next or who to choose. And I think it's in you taking a step back, going into hermit mode, taking back communication with the Eight of Wands in reverse, that's where you will be able to have a more clear idea about what's going on. I am getting here that this is a dangerous place for you though, because you have a tendency to overthink things, go through every single situation, and something that was painful, very detrimental, and had a really big influence from your past is like clouding your judgment about what to do next. So be mindful that you don't overthink the situation, and I encourage you to tap into your intuition. What do you know on an intuitive level about yourself, about this person, and what you want? I think there's a need to balance. It's funny, Libra signs, balance, Six of Pentacles, balance. There's a need here to balance old situations and your logic with your heart and your intuition. You have the Five of Cups here in reverse as well. You're really not interested in anything from your past. Like, you're really trying hard not to allow past resentments and situations influence how you're thinking and how you're feeling about these new opportunities, because again, I feel like you have more than one opportunity here. You also have the Magician card upright. You are able to manifest and generate and create any reality that you want, Libra signs. Just by saying it out loud, you can speak your reality into existence. And I think there's a fear here that if you start thinking about or start talking about or start channeling old stuff, that you'll never be able to get out of that old way of thinking and being. With the Four of Wands in reverse, you're worried about this not being fun anymore. I think maybe for some of you, you've dated someone for quite some time and you're concerned that like things might dry up, that things might, that this is not sustainable, that you might not be able to sustain having these great feelings, happiness, fun, high vibe energy with this person or people. That could also be what you're associating from your past experience. I think a past experience showed you that it was going to be fun. And then after a period of time, it wasn't that way anymore. And it's kind of like left you jaded. It's kind of left you jaded, like your expectations for connection and relationships are so heavily influenced by this thing. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, this is not feeling very nice. I think all of the overthinking and the questioning of things and wanting to make sure that you're making the right choice is actually pulling you out of connecting with this person, and you're not able to see how much these people and just you dating and exploring is actually bringing so much richness to your life. You are the center of these people's reality. You're surrounded by people who actually really care about you. I think any person that you choose to keep dating at this point or to take to the next level will be worth you exploring. But the key is you have to temper your energy. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but you're being called to balance yourself out. There's just too much going on. There's all this past stuff that's taking place versus a whole bunch of new options. And I just think you're afraid to make any choices. Yep, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot in reverse, no movement forward. Knight of Cups in reverse, you're afraid that these people won't be trustworthy. This is like the fuckboy, lover boy card here. Good for short-term passion, not necessarily the best energy you want to take forward in terms of long-term commitment. And I think that's what your fear is here. And that's why you are taking your time and not making any huge sudden choices, even though you have many options and many suitors available to you, Libra signs. You're concerned that this person is not going to be a long-term thing. And I really do get here that you are looking for something long-term. Let's get a final message from the Lemuria Oracle. What do our Libra signs need to know? Okay, we have 2. Heart chakra. This card taps into the blissful oneness we feel as we drop our edges and protective containers. This is a place where we feel held and seen, enough to flow into oneness, where the eternal part of me meets the eternal part of you. This is a selfless state where our higher selves commune for illuminating perspective on how we share, gift, and lift others in our joyful overflow. Consider your life purpose by exploring what allows you to give in joy. So where are you holding yourself constricted instead of expanding your love and high vibe energy towards other people? We are mirrors for one another. So when you block all of this energy from coming to you, you're also preventing other people from experiencing you that way as well, because it is a two-way street. So it's kind of hard to want connection when you are not necessarily willing to connect because you're afraid to connect. We also have reclaim your energy, which is a perfect way to balance all of this out. Our energy is our responsibility, and how we give it away becomes a conscious choice as we step into empowerment. And yes, it is possible to restore the fragments of self we gave away before we came into this awareness. You have the power now to own your energy and choose where you direct it. Detach from depleting influences and boost positivity. It is up to you to make the shift. Transform your life by choosing healing and self-empowerment. Kickstart the upward spiral to abundant energy and soul presence. So to recap, Libra signs, for the month of July, you are taking a step back after a period of no communication in order for you to reassess and reevaluate certain love connections that are in your space. You could be dating multiple people and now unsure of what to do. Who should I choose? Should I choose this person? Should I choose that person? What is for sure though is that you are interested in something more balanced, an equal give and take with another individual. However, be careful that you don't overthink your way out of choosing anybody. There is a connection to some past energy here with the Six of Cups in reverse that is making you remember times in your life where you weren't given your due justice. You weren't treated the way that you wanted to be treated. But for some of you, you stuck this relationship out, and it's a very triggering time, and it makes you feel as if you are unable to trust that these people have your best interests and are genuinely wanting to get to know you on a deeper level. But you have the Magician card upright. So remember that you can actually create your reality by declaring what it is that you want for yourself. But because of the overthinking, because you are so unsure about what to do and having to juggle your past versus your present and who is in your life right now, you're afraid that something that is starting off fun may eventually turn into a situation of like lack mentality, not feeling abundant, where it's not sustainable. And because you're afraid that this connection is not sustainable, there's kind of like a refusal to believe that these people are really here for you, that they care about you. And there's a call now to temper your energy because you are flip-flopping to extremes. With the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Chariot in reverse, because there's a fear that these people can't be trusted and are only here for short-term purposes, you're kind of stopping the development of these relationships because of that fear. But with our grounding energy cards, they are here to remind you that, again, number one, you can create your own reality. Number two, your experience is also mirrored in other people's experiences. So if you're putting up a giant wall, there's no energy flow between you and another person. So of course it's gonna seem as though they're not trustworthy and it's not sustainable. But you really need to ask yourself now, are you sure? Are you sure that it's not sustainable? Or is this a past situation that is making you project these fears onto people who genuinely care about you? Because I'm really getting the sense here, Libra, that you need to balance out your energy. You're allowing your past to really control what you choose to do with these individuals. And I think it's time for you to believe that you are worthy. It's time for you to believe that, yes, all these people that are showing interest in you are actually interested in you. At the end of the day, whatever you end up choosing will always be the right thing for you. And I don't think that's the lesson. The lesson really is in accepting that you actually are worthy of receiving love. You are worthy of receiving romance. You are worthy of receiving something long-term. Not everyone who comes into your life is only here for a short-term connection. There is a possibility here that these people can be sustained. These relationships can be sustained. The question really is, though, are you ready to let go of past situations that are now causing you to question everybody's motives? There's a difference between protecting yourself to the extreme where no one will ever be good enough, and releasing the past because it no longer is in control of your life, and opening yourself up to the possibility of falling in love again. Libra signs, I hope these messages resonated with you, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.